onside kick to begin the game. First down, Vick. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Vick goes play action. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
It's a gain of 3.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
A 3-yard
well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
23-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. He's going to go up top again. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
That's good.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38. Rodgers now on 1st down. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And again, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Greg Jennings there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Mason Crosby for
the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? you almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And Vic's throw there incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. 1 quarter in the books, 8-3, our score. Fourth down, Vic. He's got it. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
At the 40,
here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. 30. You don't like this. The 20. 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. On the return, the
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get
defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, 66 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16.
17. Packers 16. Chris Boswell to kick off for
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Jones. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Rodgers now on first down. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
First and 10.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. From the 4, this is second down and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. To give him 2 yards there. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have retaken the lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Conversion.
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Vic loses the football. It's out. And the Packers pick it up. Does the big boy have the juice? And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play. But you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Throwing again on second down. Vic just about into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Rodgers again here on second and 10. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 16 yards, a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Ron Woodson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off at the 18, and into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Back to it after the pick six. Vic being chased out left. Vic loses the football. It's out. And this is going to be Packer football.
On the keeper. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Now Jones. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to let it go again. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He's going to take another shot. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do it.
Touchdown, Packers! A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers continue. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
At the 38-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Vick out of the gun. He completes this into the hands of Miller. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. On first down, Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be caught. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And now they're going to fake it. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches?
And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone, it's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That'll be complete to Cook. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 25. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
By the Steelers.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. That's good for 28 yards.
28-yard gain. First down.
Play action now. Vick rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on
2nd down now. It's Connor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tackle made.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Caught on a slant. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to get a score back.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Aaron Jones.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The 45-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Buying time to his left. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple of kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. And the Steelers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Forced out to his left. Going deep this time for Miller. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Number 83.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Down, Pittsburgh.
On play action, Vick. And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, 5. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. And a touchdown there to help them expand the lead.
All you're looking for is as much separation between you and the other team as possible. They've got to feel good about what that touchdown gives them.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Vick will look to throw on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. The Steelers on 3rd down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Vick goes play action. And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Rodgers looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Jennings. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the 1st down sack. Vick escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will bull his way in there for the 2 points.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other side.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
Onside kick recovered by the Steelers.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Vick, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Rodgers throwing here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. Flush to his right. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
That's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Just like that. 30. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.